Why are you always tired despite getting enough sleep? Your liver could be the cause. Do you often feel tired, even though you get enough sleep? Waking up sluggish in the morning, feeling weak in the afternoon, and having difficulty concentrating? Many people think it's just due to age. But in reality, your liver may be under pressure without you realizing it. Welcome to the Daily Health Channel. In this video, we will explore why a weak liver can affect your energy levels, any early signs that are often overlooked. This video content is for health informational purposes only and does not replace medical advice or diagnosis. Why does your liver directly affect your energy levels? Reasons why you feel tired even without heavy work. When it comes to the liver, many people simply think the liver is for detoxification. But in reality, the liver is the body's largest energy distribution center. If your liver isn't functioning efficiently, your entire energy system will slow down, even if you don't have any obvious illness. 1. The liver determines whether your body produces enough energy. Every day you eat rice, bread, meat, fish, oils, sugars. These aren't sources of immediate energy. The liver's functions include converting food into glucose, storing glucose as glycogen, releasing energy when the body needs it. When the liver is weak, metabolism slows down, less glycogen is stored. The body is constantly in a state of silent energy deficiency. The results you experience are easily tired even with light work, wanting to rest after only a short time, feeling heavy and sluggish. 2. A weak liver causes toxins to accumulate. The body has to expend energy to fight them off. Every day, your body is exposed to processed foods, preservatives, polluted air, medications, alcohol, even in small amounts. The liver has to filter and process all of these things. When the liver is healthy, toxins are effectively eliminated. The body functions smoothly. When the liver is weak, toxins accumulate in the blood. Other organs have to work harder. The immune system is constantly stimulated. This causes the body to always be in a state of biological stress, expend energy even when you are resting. Therefore, you are not tired because you are working too much, but because your body is constantly fighting from the inside. 3. The liver directly affects sleep, the most important factor in energy recovery. Many people complain they get enough sleep but are still tired. They don't sleep soundly or wake up frequently. They feel sleepy during the day. The cause may be related to the liver. At night, the liver performs its most vigorous detoxification process. It also supports hormone balance. If the liver is overloaded, the recovery process is interrupted. Sleep quality is poor. The body doesn't recharge adequately. The result is waking up feeling groggy in the morning, noticeably tired in the afternoon, blizzard, difficulty concentrating. 4. The liver participates in hormone regulation. When it's disrupted, energy also decreases. The liver helps metabolize excess hormones, maintain endocrine balance. When the liver is underperforming, hormones are mildly but persistently disrupted, affecting mood, sleep, energy levels. You may experience irritability, lack of motivation, a feeling of fatigue that's hard to describe. 5. Why is liver-related fatigue often overlooked? Unlike the heart or stomach, the liver rarely causes early pain. The liver endures for a very long time. By the time clear symptoms appear, it's often too late. Therefore, persistent fatigue is often underestimated. Many people simply blame it on age. The liver continues to weaken silently. Fatigue is the earliest warning sign your liver sends you. If you are not seriously ill, are not overworking, but still experience persistent fatigue, think about your liver. The liver doesn't speak with pain, but with a daily decline in energy. 2. Characteristic types of fatigue caused by the liver. Unlike ordinary fatigue, easily overlooked, not all feelings of fatigue are the same. Liver-related fatigue is often not intense but persistent, difficult to explain, and easily attributed to the age. Below are some very typical types of fatigue when the liver is under pressure. 1. Persistent fatigue throughout the day. Even rest doesn't completely improve it. You may not be doing strenuous work, but you still feel a lack of energy. Characteristics: mild fatigue that lasts all day, rarely feeling truly alert. Rest provides little improvement. The cause is poor energy production and distribution by the liver, making the body feel like an undercharged battery. 2. Severe morning fatigue, still feeling sluggish upon waking. Even with sufficient sleep and not staying up late, you still feel tired as soon as you wake up. Symptoms: difficulty getting out of bed, slow, not fully awake mind. Nighttime is when the liver detoxifies and recovers. When the liver is overloaded, the body is not adequately recharged. 3. Noticeable fatigue in the afternoon. You're fine in the morning, but start feeling exhausted between 2 and 4 p.m. You may experience sleepiness, difficulty concentrating, just wanting to rest. The cause is that the liver is not providing enough stable energy throughout the day. 4. Fatigue accompanied by a heavy head and blurred vision. Not only physical fatigue, but also mental fatigue. Slow thinking, forgetfulness, difficulty concentrating. When the liver processes toxins poorly, the brain has to operate under suboptimal conditions. 5. Fatigue accompanied by loss of appetite and feeling full quickly. You may feel less hungry, feel full quickly, have no appetite. A weak liver leads to poor bile secretion, resulting in reduced digestion and energy absorption. 6. Persistent fatigue without symptoms of illness. No fever, no obvious pain, no diagnosis of illness specifically, but fatigue can last for weeks or months. This is the most easily overlooked type of fatigue, and is often an early warning sign from the liver. If you, persistent fatigue, get enough sleep but don't feel well, feel weak in the afternoon, tiredness accompanied by loss of appetite, bloating, and blurred vision, it may not just be due to age. 3. Accompanying signs to help identify weak liver early. Weak liver often manifests as small but persistent changes in daily life. 1. Poor appetite, feeling full quickly, less hunger, feeling full after eating little, loss of appetite. This is due to poor bile secretion by the liver, reducing digestion and nutrient absorption. 2. Persistent bloating and indigestion, easily feeling full after eating, heaviness in the upper abdomen, frequent belching. The liver is not supporting digestion while causing the body to expend more energy for each meal. 3. Dull skin, prone to acne, mild itching. When the liver is not filtering toxins well. Dull, lifeless skin, prone to acne, mild itching, especially at night. This is an early sign but is easily overlooked. 4. Bitter taste in the mouth, bad breath. Bitter taste in the mouth upon waking up. Dry mouth, bad breath, may be related to the liver and gallbladder not functioning smoothly. 5. Weight gain in the abdominal area despite not eating much. A weak liver leads to poor fat metabolism. Fat easily accumulates in the abdominal area, especially after age 40 to 50. 6. Irritability, mood swings. When the liver is under pressure, hormones are difficult to balance. Easily stressed, difficulty relaxing. 7. Easily tired with light exercise. Simple activities like walking or climbing stairs can make you tired quickly and want to rest. The liver rarely complains about pain, but always sends signals through small changes every day. If many of the above signs appear at the same time, don't just assume it's due to age. Your liver may be under pressure. 4. Habits that weaken the liver faster, not immediately dangerous, but damaging the liver every day. The scariest thing for the liver isn't serious illness, but small habits repeated every day. You may not drink much alcohol, not overeat, not feel any significant pain or discomfort, but your liver is still silently overloaded. Below are the most common habits that are weakening the liver faster that many people don't realize. 1. Eating late dinners, frequent late-night snacks. Many people have the habit of eating dinner after 7 to 8 p.m., eating extra late at night because they are hungry or craving something. Resting immediately after eating. Nighttime is when the liver needs to focus on recovery and detoxification. When you eat late, the liver has to continue working to digest The detoxification process is interrupted. The liver doesn't have time to rest. Over time, the liver weakens. Daytime energy decreases. Easily gains belly fat. 2. Excess sugar in refined carbohydrates. Even if you don't eat too much fat, sugar in refined carbohydrates can still harm the liver, including soft drinks, milk tea, sweets and candies, white rice, white bread eaten in large quantities. When there is an excess, sugar is converted into fat by the liver. Fat accumulates in liver cells. The liver has to work harder than normal. The danger is, this process happens very slowly. It doesn't cause pain, only manifests as fatigue and slight weight gain. 3. Drinking alcohol just a little but often. Many people think, I drink little, it'll be fine. But regarding the liver, there is no such thing as absolutely safe drinking. Each time you drink, the liver prioritizes processing alcohol first. When drinking regularly, the liver doesn't have time to recover. Other functions are delayed. More toxins accumulate. It's especially dangerous when drinking while staying up late, drinking after eating fatty foods, drinking for many years in a row. 4. Prolonged lack of sleep, irregular sleep schedule. Sleep is not just for rest, but also the time when the liver repairs itself. If you often sleep after 11 p.m., sleep less than 6 to 7 hours, sleep is not deep, the liver cannot complete its recovery process. Consequences: poor detoxification, hormonal imbalance, decreased daytime energy. This is why many people sleep enough but still feel tired. It becomes harder to recover as they get older. 5. Lack of exercise over a long period. Sitting a lot and not moving around enough not only harms the cardiovascular system, but also directly affects the liver. When you are inactive, fat easily accumulates. Poor blood circulation. Liver processes fat more slowly. Common consequences: silent fatty liver disease, heaviness in the body, fatigue during light exercise. 6. Abuse of painkillers and supplements. Many medications and supplements all must pass through the liver for metabolism, even over-the-counter medications. When used for a long time or without control, the liver has to work too hard. Increased risk of liver damage easily causes prolonged fatigue. Many people don't think about the liver when taking medication, but the liver is the organ most responsible. 7. Prolonged stress, lack of relaxation. Stress doesn't only affect mental health. When under prolonged stress, stress hormones increase. The liver has to participate in regulation. The recovery process is hindered. Results: poor sleep, irritability, physical and mental fatigue. What weakens the liver the fastest is seemingly harmless habits, repeated daily, not causing immediate pain. The liver can withstand a long time, but when overloaded for a long time, the body will pay the price with fatigue and declining health. How to support liver recovery safely and scientifically. The liver can recover if you give it a chance. The good news is, the liver is one of the few organs with a very strong ability to self-recover. The liver doesn't need complicated or expensive measures. What the liver needs most is reduced burden, resting at the right time, proper support ways. Below are simple, practical, and scientifically based methods suitable for most people. 1. Prioritize regular sleep, a free medicine for the liver. Sleep is the most important factor, but is often overlooked. Basic principles: sleep before 11 p.m. Sleep for 6 to 8 hours. Avoid prolonged late nights. Nighttime is when the liver detoxifies most effectively, repairs cells, balances hormones. Sleeping late, even with sufficient sleep, does not yield the same results. 2. Eat a liver-friendly diet. No need for extreme restrictions. You don't need a strict diet. Just eat smarter for your liver. Prioritize green vegetables, leafy greens, moderate amounts of fresh fruit, easily digestible protein, fish, eggs, beans, simple cooked meals. Limit fried foods, sugar, sweets, processed foods. Overeating, especially in the evening, smalling meals slightly, will significantly reduce the burden on your liver. Drink enough water. supports effective liver detoxification. Water helps improve blood circulation, easier to eliminate toxins, smoother liver function. Simple suggestions. Drink regularly throughout the day. Don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. Avoid excessive consumption of sugary drinks and alcoholic beverages. Dehydration forces the liver to work under difficult conditions. 4. Gentle but regular exercise. You don't need to exercise heavily or intensely. Simply walk 20 to 30 minutes each day. Do light exercise after meals. Avoid sitting still for too long. Exercise helps reduce fat accumulation, improve blood circulation, support the liver in processing fats better. Most importantly, it should be regular, not strenuous. 5. Reduce alcohol consumption, or ideally, temporarily stop. If your liver is weak, any amount of alcohol is a burden. At least, reduce frequency. Avoid drinking for many consecutive days. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach or late at night. Just a short break from alcohol for the liver. Many people have seen a significant improvement in energy levels. 6. Be cautious with medications and supplements. Not all products are liver-friendly. Note: do not self-medicate for extended periods. Do not overuse supplements. Avoid using many types at the same time. Everything that passes through the liver needs to be considered. Less is sometimes better for the liver. 7. Stay relaxed. Don't underestimate stress. Prolonged stress leads to increased stress hormones, more work for the liver, poor sleep. You can't. Take walks outdoors. Breathe deeply and relax. Spend time on relaxing hobbies. A relaxed mind is also a gift for the liver. You don't need to change everything at once. Just go to bed a little earlier, eat a little lighter, exercise a little more, and reduce habits that put pressure on the liver. The liver will do the rest. Thank you for watching the video. Wishing you good health and see you in the next videos. If you found this video helpful, please share it to spread the word.